other. Across the street from Madonna, Joe Strong and Chuy Villegas have stepped out of the antique gallery and nail salon. Joe is like his name, muscular. He looks as though he may be 40. Chuy is shorter. His dark hair is thinning a bit, and his skin is the color of toast. Even the Rev, in his rusty black suit, emerges from his white-painted chapel to cast an unreadable look at all the activity. We're only missing Olivia and Lemuel, Manfred thinks. Of course, Lemuel cannot come out during the day, and Olivia is gone on one of her mysterious business trips. After a few more minutes of watching and wondering, Joe Strong takes the initiative and strolls across Witchlight Road. He threads his way through the busy men to Boss Woman, who appears to be looking over some plans on a clipboard, though Manfred is sure, reading the clues in her stance, that she is well aware of Joe's approach. Boss Woman turns to face Joe and extends her free hand to shake his, a professional smile pasted on her face. She is able to look Joe directly in the eyes, Manfred observes. She seems to like what she sees. The well-groomed Joe is pleasant-looking and has a warm manner. His mouth moves, her mouth moves. They grin at each other without sincerity. Manfred thinks, it's like watching a ritual. In his peripheral vision, he spies the Rev retreating into his chapel, but the rest of the Midnighters stay outside. Bobo turns to Manfred. Had you heard anything about this? He asks. No. Believe me, I would have spread the word, Manfred tells his landlord. This is a big thing, right? He is aware that he feels ridiculously excited by this development in the small town where he's lived for less than a year. Rein it in, he advises himself. It's not like the circus has come to town. And yet, in a way, it's exactly like that. Fiji's round, pretty face reflects his curiosity. Her eyes are lit up. What do you think? She says, bouncing up and down on the balls of her feet. They're going to reopen the hotel, huh? How can they even get it back up to code? It's been closed so many years. Everything will need to be ripped out and replaced. Plumbing, electricity, floors. Bobo nods. I've been in there. Right after I moved here, Lem and I went in one night. There was a loose board at the back, and Lem pried it open. We had flashlights. He just wanted to show it to me. What was it like? Manfred asks. Spooky as hell. The old reception desk, with all the pigeonholes for mail, is still there. The light fixtures were just hanging down with all these cobwebs on them, like a horror movie. High ceilings, wallpaper coming off in shreds. Smelled like mice. We didn't even go to the second floor. The stairs were a death trap. He smiles. Lem remembered it when it was open. He said it was pretty nice then. Lemuel is well over a century and a half old, so it is not surprising that he can remember the hotel in its heyday. So, why would anyone spend the money to renovate it? Manfred says out loud, since that is the question on all their minds. Wouldn't it be cheaper to build a Motel 6 if you felt like Midnight could support a hotel? Who wants to spend the night here? Fiji asks. Another question they've all thought about. There are 3 motels in Davie if you go north and at least 6 over in Marthasville if you go west. If you go to the interstate, there are a skadillion places to stay. Besides, home cooking isn't open for breakfast. It's the only restaurant within 15 miles. They contemplate all those facts in silence. How many rooms in that hotel? Manfred asks Bobo. Bobo looks down at him, blue eyes narrowed in thought. I wouldn't think more than 12, he concludes. The ground floor is the lobby and the kitchen and the dining room, plus there was an ancient phone booth. Don't know when that went in. And there weren't bathrooms in the rooms, so, say 4 guest rooms on the ground floor plus a bathroom and the public rooms, and then 8 on the second floor plus 2 bathrooms, and the 3rd floor was storage and staff rooms, Lem said. Fiji grabs Bobo's arm. You said dining room? Yeah, Bobo says, surprised by her agitation. Oh, I get it. The reeds.